Hi there, my name is Sapna Dhameja, one of the IELTS experts at Green Matters. In my today's video, I would like to show how you can give your interview to the examiner, what type of questions they can ask you. In my today's video, I'm not gonna ask you very basic introductory questions like hometown, work or study and your name and all, because in my previous video, I described already. So you can go to the description box and you can find out from that link. So I'm going to start a little ahead. So first questions, what do you do to relax? If examiner asking this type of question, so how you can answer, what do you do to relax? Well, I do various activities for my relaxation like sleeping, watching TV, gardening, reading books. So whatever you generally do, you can answer in that way. So what do you do to relax? I generally like to watch web series because it gives me more relaxation. I have a very hectic schedule, so whenever I want to relax myself, I prefer to watch some web series. Do you think doing sports is a good way to relax? For some people, it may be a good way for relaxation, but not for everyone. So they can ask, do you think vacation is a good time for you to relax? Yes, of course, vacation is a wonderful way for relaxing myself, and even I generally do it whenever I have a very harsh and very hectic schedule. After 3 or 6 months, I generally go on vacation, and this way I relax. Do you think students need more relaxing time? Yes, of course, students require more relaxing time because they have to study a lot, they have lots of work, they have many assignments to do, so they are generally tired from their lots of work, so definitely they require relaxation. So these type of questions they can ask. Further, they can ask few more questions based on special costumes. Do you like to wear special costumes? Honestly speaking, I don't like to wear special costumes, but I prefer wearing some costumes on parties or whenever I just visit with my friends, but I literally don't like wearing some special costumes. Did you try any special costumes when you were young? Yes, of course, I tried many special costumes when I was quite young. I remember when I was in school, then I used to participate in fancy dress competition, and at that time I tried variety of fancy dress costumes. Okay, then they can ask, when was the last time you wore special costume? It was my marriage anniversary. Then I wore a very special costume, and it was a jumpsuit. I never tried it earlier in my life, but that was very first time that I tried it, and that was very special for me. So they can ask few questions based on wallet. Do you use a wallet? Yes, of course, I use a wallet. I use my wallet for carrying some cash and some cards. I have some credit and some debit cards and some shopping cards as well, so I use my wallet for carrying those cards. Have you ever lost a wallet? Yes, I had experienced that. Once I remember, I was going back from my office to my home, and I lost my wallet in between while commuting, and I did not find it. But if you did not lose, then you can say that no, I did not lose my wallet any time. But if you really lost, then you can say that yes, I lost it. Okay, next, primary school. What did you like to do the most when you were in primary school? I loved my friends. I loved the company of my friends. Honestly speaking, I like the tiffin time. It was my favorite one. I like to share my tiffin with my mates, with my friends, and I really enjoyed that time. How did you go to your primary school? My father used to drop me on his bike because at that time my school was just 1 kilometer away from my home, so my father usually dropped me. Okay, how do you like your primary school? I like my primary school in many ways. The classrooms, very beautiful, and especially the playground, and I used to do sports a lot, and in that playground I used to do many sports activities, and a language lab, that was my favorite in my primary school. I really loved it. Okay, environment protection, they can ask few questions based on environment protection. Would you like to work in a company related to environment protection? I am taking care of environment as much as I can. I am doing it, but I don't want to be the part of any company of environment protection company, because literally I do not have enough time. I am busy in my schedule. I have a very hectic and very tiring schedule, so I can't do that. Okay, how can we protect the environment? We can protect the environment in many ways. First of all, we can take initiative on our own, and we can aware our people. We can aware people who are living in our surrounding or who are living in the society. Moreover, we should reduce consumption, because nowadays we are consuming many things. We must stop it, and the 3 R's, that's the best formula. It's reduce and reuse and recycle. So in this way we can save our environment. Few questions they can ask on New Year. How do you celebrate New Year? I prefer celebrating New Year with my family only. I make some dishes at my home, and especially I bake the cake for my family. At night around 12 o'clock we just cut the cake and we celebrate. I do not prefer go out, but sometime I do parties with my friends and with my neighbors. So if you are celebrating your New Year in a different way, like going out, going parties and going to malls or some other places, so you can define in that way. Okay, why people think New Year is a new beginning? It's a new beginning because it's a new day and it's a new year. That's the starting of the new day and the starting of a new year, and people take some resolutions and they start their life with in a new way. So that is why they think that new is a new beginning. Okay, feel happy. They can ask few questions based on feeling happy. So how you can answer? Is there anything that makes you feel happy lately? Yes, of course. It was my elder daughter's birthday, and I celebrated with my friends and with her friends, and I made many dishes at my home, and that was the recent happiest moment of my life, and I enjoyed a lot with my family and with my friends and with her friends as well. What do you do to stay happy? I do yoga, I do meditation, and every morning I do walking, I do exercise, and I eat a balanced diet. So that makes me happy a lot. So if you are happy in another way, like watching movies or going out with friends or doing shopping or reading books, so whatever the ideas you have, then you can implement, you can speak up that is the ideas. So in this way you can answer of these questions. They can ask few questions based on trees. What kind of trees do people usually plant in your country or especially in your hometown? People generally plant some useful and some fruitful trees in my hometown, as I personally experience at my home that I have a basil tree, and I have some mango trees because I have a big garden. So people usually plant these type of trees, neem tree, basil and guava trees, because these are very useful trees. Have you ever planted trees? Yes, as I told that I have a beautiful garden, and I recently planted a beautiful basil tree in my garden. Okay, what kind of trees do you plant? I just plant every kind of tree because I love trees, I love plants, I like flowers. Okay, next they can ask questions based on furniture. Do you have a lot of furniture in your home? I have just a useful furniture at my home. I can't say a lot of furniture. I have a sofa set in my drawing room. I have 2 beds in bedrooms, and I have a dining table in my dining area. Just these type of this furniture I have. Okay, what kind of furniture would you like to buy? Well, I would like to buy only the useful furniture. I don't need something extra in my house, because I think it's a wastage of money and wastage of space as well. Which furniture you like best in your home? I find the dining room is the dining table is the best in my home because it's very useful. We all dine out together. That's why I find it more useful. Okay, so next they can ask questions based on window view. What scenery can you see from window of your home? I'm living in a very congested society, so from my window I can see the front door house only, nothing more than that. Do you like to watch the scenery from your window? Honestly speaking, not, because that window scene is really not worth. There is just a house and it's a bit clumsy. I don't like to watch. But even you are living in a very posh area and very beautiful area, so you can say, yes, I can see the flowers, or I can see the garden, or I can see a park, or I can see a scenery from there. Do you like watching it? Yes. Do you enjoy this? Yes, of course I enjoy it, because it's really very worth and very beautiful scenery, and I'm enjoying it every day. They can ask few questions based on reading. Do you like reading? Yes, I indeed like reading. It's my favorite activity. Whenever I get time, then I like to read some useful books. Do you like to read at home or in some other places? I prefer to read at my home, because I just need a calm and very peaceful environment while reading, so I prefer reading at my home only. In what places do you think it is difficult to read? In noisy places, of course. We can't read at bus station, railway station, or in the gardens or the parks. These are quite crowded and quite noisy places. It's very difficult to read over there. Okay, do you like to read by yourself or with other people? I like to read by myself. It's my favorite activity. Okay, getting up early. Do you often get up early in the morning? Yes, I really like this. I get up around 5 o'clock in the morning, and I don't want to be get up late, because I think whenever we get up early, then we can finish our work early and we can do many activities including our fitness. What do you usually do when you get up early? As previously I told, I do exercise, meditation, yoga. I am a fitness freak person, so I do these activities. Do you get up early on weekends? Yes, it's my habit. Either it is Saturday or Sunday, I get up early. I never preferring getting up late. Which morning do you like the best in a week? I find Sunday is the best, because I can do some other activities in that morning, because I'm free. Whatever I can't do in the rest of the mornings, I can do those activities on Sunday. That's all.